Welcome back to Talk of the Town, and I'm joined now by Marco and Krista with 93.1 Jamz. Thank you both so much for being here today.
Thanks for having us.
I think we might be at the wrong place. We're
Right?
going to be on the Ellen show.
There you go. I'm taking over.
This is a better Ellen girl.
Oh, thank you.
Yes,
Thank you
honey.
very much.
Yes.
Well, I'm so excited to have you guys because I'm a big fan. I listen to you guys on the radio, and it's so nice to match a face to the voice, you know? It's so cool to meet the person in real life, and you guys have such a great morning show, and I'm sure you hear that quite a bit. You guys are so unique.
Well, when women meet him, like in real life, they're like, wow, you are very studly.
They're very
There you go.
disappointed.
Yeah,
in real life.
they're like, I thought you were a little bit taller. But
Yeah, that's the number one thing. And I was like, well, how does tall sound like?
Right?
But,
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Why should people tune into your show? I'm a little biased, but
oh, cute. Well, definitely. Our show has everything to offer when it comes to, a family fun show. Marco and I are all about, doing what we can to get into people's mornings to make them less stressed out. So again, we are all about putting smiles on their faces, and we have a really great show that incorporates that.
Plus, we're hilarious.
Yeah,
It's
super
true.
funny.
it's true. I can vouch for that. What are you guys known for on your show? You guys do some pretty unique stuff.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
yeah.
Second date update is the number one thing people
I
will
love
say.
it.
Yes, honey.
It's so
If
funny.
you've been on a first date, but
Yeah.
then you don't get a call back, which seems to be like a lot here these days, we will call the other party to find out what exactly is going on. And some of the stories are great. And then, of course, we do Tough Love with Siri. We have a very special Siri that will dole out some tough love when you really need it.
She's very strong-minded.
I mean-
Every man needs a woman like that in their life, so Siri is the girl for you.
And
There you
probably
go.
breaking bad news. If you had to break bad news to somebody, we actually get on the phone and we let two people hash it out. So it's a very interactive, fun show that's real life. A lot of these times when you're listening to these phone calls, it's like you're kind of tuning in on a private call
Right.
that you get to kind of hear the behind the scenes. So it's really cool.
It's so much fun. And you guys do fun live and local events too.
Oh yes, we're all about being out in the community. We've been doing a lot of fun adult ditch days where we get our winners to come and say, you know what, I'm not coming to work today, and so we'll take them out to Six Flags or
The Betty Lou.
where
Yeah.
we went out on the lake, and we do Taste of Madison. We're really involved with the American Family Children's Hospital Radiothon, which is huge out here. So we try to make sure that our hands are in anything that we can possibly do. So.
And the nice thing is we're live here, we live here, so it's a lot of other stations are
Right.
bringing in stuff from other states and other places, so it's nice to be here and
Right.
live and breathe it here.
Now, talking about that local connection, you always wonder when you see people on TV or you hear them on the radio, like, are they actually like that in real life? Is that actually them? So who are you guys as individuals and, as real people?
Well, I am the crazy redheaded girl that's on the station.
That's true.
Yeah.
Those stories are
all true, girl. So yeah.
We're very real, we're genuine, and if something's going on, I went through a divorce a few years ago, I talked about it. I joke, things happen at the mall parking lot. Anything that happens in my life, I share it right away. So it is super personal, and it's stuff that everybody goes through at some point or another in their life.
And I believe I have a voice to speak for all women to put men in their place. That's kind of what I do on the show.
I love it. I love it.
Put yourself in your place.
Yeah.
So you guys have been in the business for quite some time now, and we kind of have a lacrosse connection, Lacrosse, Wisconsin. Shout out to that we can
Z93.
kind of talk about. There we go. So what were your first, weeks on air like here in Madison together?
Oh wow, that was a big one.
It's good. We actually didn't know each other prior to being on the radio, so
Wow.
meeting that, and then our first days here were at the American Family Children's Hospital, so we worked together for like 15 hours a day, and I frankly didn't know if I was going to be able to do it, because 15 hours with her is a lot.
You are lucky. No, it's like literally we were on Monday and Tuesday. We just met each other. We literally got, we phoned each other. Hey, blah, blah, who are you? Who are you?
Right.
We talked for an hour. Like, okay, we like each other. Okay, so on Monday you guys are going to start. And then on Wednesday through Friday, we did the radiothon. And, I was almost wondering, wait, what's his name again?
Who are you?
Honey, when you're like on a prearranged marriage, you better know each other's names. So,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
it was
Well, you
fun.
guys have such great chemistry, and you guys do so well together. And again, what would you say your mission is, on your show?
We want to make people laugh in the morning. We want to help people get their day started and really take away from the monotonous part of their jobs and their ride on the Beltline, and really just take them out of their zone and just connect, really, I think.
I love it.
Absolutely. And
I
it's
love
fun
it.
for people to see that they can relate with other people in the community, you know?
Totally.
You're not the only crazy one that's been on a really crazy
Well,
date.
you might be.
Well, go.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. Well, you guys definitely brighten my morning drive.
Oh,
So
you're
thank
sweet.
you so much. Marco and Krista again with 93.1 Jamz. Thanks for being here.
Thanks
Thank
for having
you.
us.
And Talk of the Town will be back with more right after this.